What if I told you that by the year 2100, some countries on today's map might simply vanish? Not because of wars, not because of climate change, but because there just won't be enough people left to keep them alive. Sounds unbelievable, right? But the numbers are already pointing in that direction. For centuries, people worried about too much population. But today, the real challenge is the exact opposite. Not enough babies being born. The global fertility rate has dropped from about 5 children per woman in 1960 to just 2.3 today, and it's still falling. Since a country needs 2.1 children per woman to keep its population stable. This means many nations are heading straight toward decline. Take South Korea. Its birth rate is just 0.72 per woman, the lowest in the world. At this pace, the country's population could shrink by half before the century ends. Or look at Japan. Once home to 125 million people, it could drop below 75 million by 2100. Entire towns are already empty, with abandoned schools and houses overrun by weeds. It's not just Asia. Bulgaria, Latvia, and Ukraine are losing people fast too. Bulgaria had 9 million people in the 1980s. Today, fewer than 6.5 million. By 2100, maybe only 4 million. So why is this happening? Raising kids is expensive. In cities like Seoul or Tokyo, the cost of housing and education makes big families nearly impossible. Aging populations. More grandparents, fewer school children. In Japan, almost 1 in 3 people are already over 65. Migration. Young workers leave places like Eastern Europe for jobs abroad, leaving behind aging parents. Lifestyle changes. Many people today simply choose careers, freedom, and travel over kids. But here's the twist. Shrinking populations sound peaceful, but they bring big problems. Fewer workers means weaker economies, smaller armies, and less innovation. Villages turn into ghost towns. Traditions fade away. Governments are scrambling for solutions. South Korea offers cash for babies. Hungary gives tax breaks. And China ended its one-child policy. But none of these fixes are really working. Meanwhile, Africa is booming. By 2100, Nigeria alone could have more than 550 million people, while countries like Latvia or South Korea could shrink to the size of a single African city. This imbalance could completely reshape global power in the next century. So which countries might disappear by 2100? Experts warn that Latvia, Lithuania, Bulgaria, South Korea, and even Japan could lose so many people that their economies and cultures become unsustainable. Will they literally vanish off the map? Probably not. But their influence, identity, and even independence could fade. So here's the big question. Should countries fight to raise their birth rates? Or should they accept decline and adapt to a smaller, quieter future? What do you think? Let me know in the comments.